Okay, so what this is, as you can probably tell by the title of the video, is an introduction to my new website for the LowRentChef YouTube channel. I spent the better part of today going through and just getting all my accounts in order and setting up this website because now that this is done, I can focus more on producing the videos themselves. So, also going to be testing out the new Microsoft Edge beta, which is the new Microsoft the new Microsoft web browser that is built on the same Chromium base that Google Chrome is built on. So web pages should look the same, and that's part of what I'm testing. So now it's going to be, not a question of how your website looks across, multiple browsers. It's going to just be a question of, I mean, obviously there's still Firefox, but it's going to be basically, does it look good on Chrome, because that's going to be the bulk of your users and mobile. But that's a separate conversation. So I'm going to go ahead and launch into it. And yeah, right. Not yet. I have an icon down here for my website. I'm just going to type in the address though, just to show it to everybody. www.LowRentChef.com. Boom, and that's the new website. Obviously, clicking on the logo takes you back to the home page, which is the same as here. These background images are just placeholders. They're going to be probably swapped out at some point, but it'll be something similar, similarly generic. I don't want it to be too busy. Probably washed out so that everything will still look fine through this. This bar here is set up for basically all the videos, and if there are any articles or anything that I post, there might be one of these might get swapped out for an article header. But basically they're themes for, say, live streams. Obviously most of the videos that I've posted so far are live streams from in January, February, when I was doing a lot of live streaming. And you can play the videos here, and you'll hear the audio for them. And jump ahead, and you can see the live stream, things like that. So you technically don't have to go into the page themselves. Obviously, reviews, there's nothing there yet. This is going to be product reviews, kitchen gadgets, appliances, things like that I test. The methodology behind the whole channel is basically these recipes, and everything that I do is going to be, using appliances that you can plug into 110 wall current. It's not going to be anything you need an in-wall oven for. You're not going to have to source ingredients from, one specific dude in Bolivia, and that's the only place you can get them. This stuff's going to be, basically, Walmart, Hannaford's, whatever your, local grocer or anything, you're going to be able to get everything. So it's going to be really accessible for regular people. Most of us living in apartments, things like that, don't have a ton of space, don't have huge professional kitchens. That's basically what this channel is going to be about. And you can sort this, obviously, entrees. These are entree videos, main courses, snacks. This is the guacamole from Chipotle and chili salsa video that I did for the Super Bowl last year, or this year, I should say. And projects, this is the section that's going to be for, if I'm building a new PC to help, encode video for the channel. If I'm talking about, and like I am in this one, setting up the audio between the two PCs with a mixer, so that I can live stream. If there's anything like that, and sometimes I do virtual reality videos, gaming stuff, things like that. Any of that's going to be in this project section. Just so that if you're here for food, you're here for cooking, stuff like that, you don't necessarily want to wade through all that. So it's just going to be in this project section. And all the keto videos, anything that's on the ketogenic diet, low carb, stuff like that, it's going to be under this section. And meal prep is going to be, a fair amount of the website, because in the video allotment on the channel, because in owing into the whole, playing into the whole video, kind of, ethos, I guess I would say, of this channel being about, trying to get normal, everyday working people, to cook more again, is going to be finding ways to do that, because there are certain things you can't get around, working 40 plus hours a week, getting your kids to all of their stuff, all of your responsibilities, which seem to stack up more and more each day, makes it really hard to cook your own meals and to avoid just saying, screw it, we're going to go to, the local fast food place because I don't have the energy to or time to cook. It's this, these are going to be ways that I'm exploring to help everybody get around that, for ideas. So that's the main page there. There's also this menu in the upper left, which is more obvious in the mobile version. But if you click that, it pops out this second menu. These are social media icons. You can go to the LowRentChef Facebook page, Twitter account, the YouTube channel, which I will pop out, and the Twitch channel, which also comes to this live streams here, Instagram, and this is the RSS feed. So the live streams tab here, I'll just expand them out. Obviously, this is if I decide to do a live stream, like if I'm just trying out ideas and I'm not really at a position where I want to make a video about it, but I might just decide to have some fun with it, and this will be the place for that. As of right now, I probably want to keep everything separated, so between the actual pre-recorded videos on YouTube and live stuff on Twitch. So there's that. This is the YouTube channel. These are going to be, as you can see, projects, uploads. These are live streams. I'm not going to break it down into snacks and entrees and all that here, because this isn't really laid out that well for it. And if you just want to go to all of the videos, they're right here, even some of the older stuff that I've taken off. So that's the channel. There'll be a lot more to come there, obviously. And this is the merchandise store. On the live stream pages, there's a small merchandise store which has items that are just specific to the live stream on Twitch. This is obviously going to be updated. This is the older style logo. I think these were all set up on aprons, yeah. So, and yep, in the older style for the shirt down here. But it's going to be updated with the new logo, because you can obviously see the center logo here is different. I just recently redesigned that. So that'll be the place to get, if you're inclined to anything that's there to support the channel. The next page is contact. This has the contact email. If anybody wants to reach out for any reason, if you, anything from comments, criticisms, to even if, some place has a kitchen gadget that they sell that they want me to take a look at, that's where they would get a hold of me. This is the Discord server, which, if you're not familiar with Discord, it's similar to, a chat room, but it's multiple chat rooms based on, a whole theme. So I'm going to have, obviously it's already set up, but there's a general tab. There's, a couple of different topics that people can go into if they just want to talk, about that. There's not going to be a ton of different rooms because I'm not anticipating this being a huge draw. But it is going to be available if anybody wants to, leave a comment in there. They're going to get, a much more direct path than shooting me an email, which I'll check, as often as you check email. But the Discord's more like a, a direct messenger. Donations, this is not expected to be a big, a big part of the channel. This is simply just, I wanted to set this up because it was already set up for the live streaming platform. If somebody wants to donate during the live streams, it will pop up this notification, and it will say, their name, the amount they donated, and a message you can add in as well, that you can type in right here. It was already set up for the live streaming platform, so I just added the link there, so that in the event that if anybody does say, hey, I love the channel, I'd like to kick you a couple dollars to help out, I don't have to go about setting something up. I can just say, yep, there's a link right there, man, I definitely appreciate it. So that's there as more of just me being proactive than an expectation of anybody using it. And this bottom part here is a free wallpaper section. I'm not logged into any of my Google accounts in this because I just downloaded this browser like literally 5 minutes ago. Um, but there's some very generic wallpapers, which obviously, much like the merch account, that's going to expand over time. You know, as I take more photos, if there's any that I think that would look cool as a wallpaper, or if I have ideas and designs that are not super specific, I might include it here. Again, this isn't something that a ton of people are going to be like, oh, I can't wait to get that new free wallpaper, but it's there if anybody wants it, and they can click through. And if you want to have a food related wallpaper, or I do graphic design, so I may include those there as well. um, just it's a place for me to put wallpapers if I design images, and if anybody wants them, they're free. um, and again, these are the different social media icons down here: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and RSS feed. And obviously Instagram, it's all my Instagram images. Not all of this is going to be related to food, but this is the Valve Index I just got. But anyways, these are all, obviously, you're definitely encouraged to link up on here. And that is mostly it. This is, like I said, the full page. These links here are going to be labels if you want anything related to entrees. It's just basically the same thing of these over here. There's just more of them. So that's pretty much the grand tour, so to speak, as of where things are right now. There will be, like I said, the merch store will get more interesting things over time, as will the wallpaper section. Again, not everybody's going to be interested in that, but it'll be there. And the main idea is to put out more videos, which I will begin doing shortly. And once I get everything, all the wrinkles ironed out of it, so to speak, I'll do a kind of a studio tour to show everybody how I produce them once I actually have something to show. So I definitely want to say thank you for taking the few minutes here to go over this with me, and hope you guys give the channel a chance and check out the videos. Thanks.